I tell you all of that because I'd like to invite you on a journey. And it's going to be a journey that starts now. And it's a journey through the 12 steps. In this new year, I'd like to ask you to come on a journey with me as a fellow camper. Now, you don't have to have been new to Prodigals. You don't have to be seasoned, about to graduate. You don't have to be an illustrious alumnus. You don't need to have 19 years of sobriety, 7, 5, 2, or 1. You don't even need to be in recovery to go on this journey. All you have to do is have the guts to enter into an adventure of recovery. Because I would argue every single person is in recovery. Whether we'd like to admit it or not, and whether we have addictions or not, we all could go on this journey and learn an enormous amount. But we need certain things. What's the most important thing that we need? Right. The community. And as you spend time in the AA journey, you're going to realize the most important part of the entire program are other people. But we also need to prepare. And you probably are like, if you were like I was when I went to rehab, I sort of got there and went, okay, I can knock off these 12 steps in a few weeks. I'll nail this little puppy. I am going to be an advanced student. I will be an IOP, which is outpatient, within a week. Well, they kept me for 29 days just to rub it in. I didn't get in, whether it's 29 or a year and a half. That's not the point. But the fact was, I didn't realize that the most important part of the journey is the beginning, the preparation. And that's the same with the 12 steps. Those initial moments of starting to eat differently, sleep, and exercise, those things are important preparations for this journey, but so are those initial steps. And once we get everything in place, we need to set sail. We need to start the journey up the trail. And I would argue that we need a map. And so, we have put together a map. We're going to do step 1 in January, step 2 in February, step 3, you get the drill. And so we're going to set off and explore. We admitted we are powerless over our addiction and that our lives have become unmanageable. And this, which each of you will get when you leave here, is a menu. And it has all of the ways to explore our powerlessness and the fact that our life, whether we like to admit it or not, is unmanageable. And it's not a journey that's going to be all rosy. We will not skip down the road of recovery each and every day, but there will be highs. There will be days when you give thanks for the people around you, and there are going to be other days you'd really like to be doing this alone. There are going to be days when you have a view that you've never had before, an insight, and there are going to be days of fog and rain when you have no earthly clue what this is all about and why we're doing it. That's the nature of this journey. But what I'm going to tell you is that there's no destination. I know we want a destination. If I were to say there's a destination, it isn't that you will be recovered. I would argue that you'll be one with the one who created you. I believe ultimately that's what this is all about. But for the most part, when I talk about this journey that we're about to embark upon, I would argue it's that journey that's the point. This is a way of life that we are now choosing to enter into, and we do it together. And hopefully, one step at a time, one day at a time, we're going to find the greatest gift of the AA program, which is new life. And so, may we take that journey together, and may it lead to the one who gave us life in the first place.